So today we're going to be working with the energy of Archangel Jophiel, and we're going to be working with her energy for the purpose of helping us to move through some anxiety. So if you've been struggling with anxiety recently, if you've been finding it hard to focus your mind, if you've been finding it hard to remain in a state of calm, then this one is for you. So we're going to be inviting in her beautiful energy to help us to work through anything that we are experiencing right now that might feel a little bit difficult, where you feel you might need to bring a different perspective to this area. So if you haven't been here before, welcome. My name is Activation Amy, and I am a light language guide, channel and activator, and I help healers and spiritual souls to communicate with and to work with their angels and guides to help them to have confidence in their healing gifts and to manifest their life purpose. So if this resonates with you, then I'm going to invite you to subscribe if you feel called. And if you do find this video helpful, please do leave me a thumbs up, because it does help with the algorithm to push it out to more people that may benefit from this. Also, if you do want to work with me or to have a deeper level of support in the areas that I just spoke about, working with your angels and light language, I do have some options to work with me personally. I have a 4-week one-to-one intuitively tailored journey that includes quantum healing hypnosis, where you will connect with your light language, angels, guides. You will start to channel this beautiful frequency for yourself. If you're already doing that, I will tailor something for you that will help you to go deeper, perhaps around working with light language as a healing practice, or understanding a little bit more about what it means on a soul level. I do also have a subscription space called the Light Language Portal that is for more of like a group community space, where each month we have healing practice sessions, and I also do a new dialect activation in there as well, which is learning to channel the different frequencies. Okay, so let's call in and work with the energy of Archangel Jophiel. So first of all, I just want to say a little bit about who she is and what it is that she does. So Archangel Jophiel, or Jophiel, whichever one is fine. So for me, Jophiel's energy feels more of a feminine presence. She feels more of a feminine energy for some. Her energy feels more like a he. The angels are not masculine or feminine. That's our kind of projections that we place on them, and they present themselves in the way that we perceive them, or the way that we benefit most from their energy. So for me, Jophiel is a she. So I'm going to refer to her as a she, okay, for the purpose of this video. Now, for some, she presents herself as like kind of a fuchsia color. That's kind of the energy that she comes through for me. Her color is also yellow. So she works with the yellow ray, which activates your solar plexus, which is the center, the energy center above your navel, which is linked to purpose, okay, and motivation and all of that sort of stuff. So she works with that. So what she does is she helps us to have courage in difficult times. And that's why I'm going to call her in today. We're going to do a bit of a quantum activation for anyone that's struggling with like anxiety or feeling fearful around a situation. So for me personally, I've just been having a few anxiety attacks like during the night. I've been having some dreams that have not been pleasant and stuff like that. So I've been asking the angels to come in and clear my energy. But I feel that when we have dreams like this, it's because they are showing us something on a subconscious level that we're meant to learn from and grow from. And that has definitely been the case for myself. So if this is you, what you can do as soon as you wake up is just redirect your mind. So then that we're not holding on to the energy of what it was that we just experienced. We're not bringing that into our next day or into our life. And you can work with the Ho'oponopono prayer, which is, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. And then you can call in the energy of Archangel Jophiel to just transmute that. And what do I mean when I say call in the energy? So I'm going to try and break these down as much as possible, okay? If you don't know what I mean sometimes in the words that I say, please put it in the comments below. I will do my best to answer, or I may even create a video about it, because I can understand that sometimes these spiritual concepts, they can seem a little bit much, and it does definitely help to like break them down. So call in the energy of, what does that mean? Okay, so basically what I'm doing is I'm literally asking in my heart, okay? And I'm thinking the thought, of course, first, I wish to connect with Archangel Jophiel. And as I do that, I'm feeling the feeling of what it would be like to connect with her, okay? So we're going to do a little bit of an exercise anyway. It's just literally asking, please can Archangel Jophiel come in and help me with the energy of this situation. So what she does as well is she strengthens our connection with our higher self, with our angels, and with our guides. Now, a fun way you can work with Archangel Jophiel is you can, like, because I'm quite a girly girl in that, like, I like dressing up, I like looking nice, I like, putting makeup on and doing stuff like that. And if you're someone that's like into physical beauty, then you can ask her or call in her energy to actually help you to like beautify yourself or beautify your space. But ultimately, it is about beautifying yourself on a soul level, right? So bringing her beautiful energy in. And this is why I perceive her as more of a feminine angel, because she represents beauty and radiance. And I feel that that's something that women do, or the feminine does, the feminine energy. Okay, so we're going to do a quantum journey. So I'm going to invite you to close your eyes as usual. I don't know what's going to happen. We're just going to see what wants to come through, what wants to arise. So we're always only working with beings of highest and purest source intent. Yatura niaha sini, sinila harakoa, araniete sha'ea, namayaha sinia e. Nikuratia la karacha etima aya, atima ayena ia, nakut uya, ya wa ia waya rakaina, wakaina na haisa, sanai kasha et uk arasha inia e. So just breathing into your heart space. If it helps you, you can place one hand over the other here. And feeling Archangel Jophiel's energy start to merge with this space. And what this looks like for me, what this feels like for me, is that I can now sense or perceive or feel beautiful fuchsia pink and gold energy is now activating my heart space. Nirahaya nakaya sa'i mahra'aya kaya sha'i sek ea e sek ia raha nai inaraha ea kayatea e ko ranya ea e. So these are healing codes of beautification from Archangel Jophiel, which you can send into any area of your body, of your being, that you feel like you are holding on to some energy, that you are holding on to some discomfort around something in your life that is causing anxiety, that is causing you anxiety. So what I'm just going to ask you to do for a moment is I'm just going to ask you to do a body scan, which for me looks like a white light And you can ask your angels, can ask Archangel Jophiel to support you with this. So just imagine at the top of your head there is a white light that is now moving down your system. And as this white light scans your body, moving past your shoulders, moving past your chest, moving past your stomach, your hips, just notice any areas in your body that feel tighter, that feel contracted. This is where you are holding on to some anxiety right now. Just moving this energy down your legs, through your feet, and just inviting this white light scan to move back up through your body again. And this is the angels scanning your system. Now, for me, when I feel anxiety, I feel it mostly in my stomach, okay, my solar plexus. So earlier we spoke about how Archangel Jophiel supports us with the solar plexus. So if this is where you are feeling this right now, I'm going to invite you to place your hands over this area. If it's somewhere else, that's absolutely fine. Just place your hands over that area too. Maybe it's your hips or somewhere else. And we're just going to breathe into this area. I'm just going to send some codes, some Archangel Jophiel codes into this area. Niara nia kesi. Nia hesi. Inea hesu otuara. Kimia hasi nia em. Unira haki mae. Anakiara hasi. Anaya sa inak ot era heshe ia e. So sending in these codes of calm, of peace, of safety, of security. And I want you to just see yourself. I want you to see yourself the way that Archangel Jophiel sees you. Because sometimes our perspective, the way that we look at a situation, is not necessarily what is happening. It's that we are giving it a story that is causing the anxiety, because we are thinking thoughts that are not serving us, and then these thoughts turn into emotions which are then stored in our body and manifest in various ways, and one of them can be in anxiety. So we're going to bring some love, bring some peace, bring some acceptance to where we are right now. And we're going to ask for Archangel Jophiel to help us, to show us what it is that we need to accept. But also, when there's anxiety, there is usually, if not always, a change that needs to be made in the external, but mostly in the thoughts that we are thinking. But perhaps there is a change that needs to be made. Maybe it's you speaking your truth to somebody in a loving way. Maybe it's setting some boundaries within yourself. Maybe it's setting some new standards. Maybe it's learning to see things from another's perspective. Maybe it's time to recognize that your work needs to change, or the way that you do your work needs to change if you have your own business or something similar. Maybe some more time needs to be spent on self-care. Maybe you need to do some more nervous system regulation, which can look like breathing, yoga, self-soothing. We're going to ask Archangel Jophiel to clearly help you, support you, guide you, and show you now and in the coming months, days, weeks, months, as to when and how these changes need to be made. Norayina harakai shahetiniae. Naik et iae. Naya rahasi nawa arae. Naya karahashi. Naya karahashi maiae. Nawa kutuaya. Nawa kutuaye. Arani hasi. Arani hasi ama awa arae. Eki naha. Narai korania se inna ekorae. So just seeing, feeling, or perceiving these light codes in your solar plexus now. Seeing this area lit up as a beautiful yellow golden light. Knowing that there has been a clearing and activation today. And that you can work with the energy of Archangel Jophiel whenever you so choose. And just remembering that she is the beautifier, that she can beautify your perspective so that it can transform into the highest possible timeline and version of yourself in your life. Na eraha ia koranyae. Na yesani kashe sesiwa ia na ea kai kaima e sasaraha kokorani kima inaha iasa inukot esha imarae. So aligning your heart to your solar plexus, allowing your heart to lead you and guide you, in your solar plexus to support you with the manifestation of your heart and soul's purpose. You are loved, you are infinitely blessed, and you are infinitely supported on your journey as a light worker, healer, channel, spiritual soul. You are doing great work in the world. Your angels and Archangel Jophiel are here to help you at all times. The more that you tune into their frequency, the easier that your life will be, and the easier it is to sit with these more denser emotions and to learn what they are showing you and then to move through them. Nayarahaki naishae sisiala yawanaya e mahi e kanasha e. Okay, just breathing these new codes, just allowing them to integrate. And just feeling yourself ground. So the way that I do this is just to imagine some energetic roots growing out from my root chakra, connecting in with the earth. And when you are ready, in your own time, just opening your eyes. Okay, so let me know if this transmission resonated with you. Come back to this video when you are feeling that you need some help, maybe with some anxiety or something that's going on in your life. If you would love to go deeper with all of this stuff, if you would love to activate your light language or learn how to work with it so that you can use it for the purpose of self-love, self-healing, or for the purpose of, using it in your life purpose work, I do offer one-to-one coaching, mentoring, and also I have an amazing light language portal space which is very community based, where we do lots of activation work and we continue to grow and develop together. It is for both beginners and more advanced channels. There's something there for everyone. It's going to massively deepen your journey with the angels and guides. I'll leave the links for those below. You can always reach out to me as well and ask me about what it is that I do and how it can benefit you. Okay, so I'm sending you lots of love, and keep an eye out because I'm doing lots more of these activation videos. So I will see you soon.